Hi, guys. It is another episode of Cooking with Gracie Love. And this one, you guys, you're going to definitely want to try. Today, we are frying up some king crab legs. And you, again, are going to want to definitely try this. So, to start this recipe off, okay, we're going to get our flour mixture ready. Okay, this is our dry ingredient mix that we're going to put our fish into. So into this bowl, I already have this seafood mix. It's already seasoned. House of Audrey's seasoning mix. I use it a lot. They have seafood. They have a chicken one. So I have that in there. And I also have about a cup of the panko chips in there. They really help give it that crisp that you like. I'm going to fry up some shrimp later on. So that'll be great for that. Okay. So I have those two things mixed already in my bowl. And then to that, I'm going to add some Creole seasoning. This is optional, but I really want to give it that taste. Okay. And then I'm also going to add in some obey. I love using obey when I do anything with seafood. It is like the best thing ever. You can use it with anything. It doesn't just have to be seafood. So I'm going to season that with that. I'm going to mix it all together. And I just want to hit it one more time with those two seasonings just because I have a lot of flour in here because I'm going to season up some more fish later. Oh man, it just smells like a seafood fish fry in here already. And be careful because that seasoning will hit you. It's like pepper, okay? All right. So once I got that all mixed up, put that in there. It's not going to look any different, okay? But it's seasoned, all right? I know that that season is in there, okay? So now I have my king crab. I already have them pulled out, okay? I used a scissor to get them out. Well, actually, shout out to Mr. Marvdi. He helped me crack these open. But it's easy if you use some scissors, if you can, or if you're a pro, crack them open. But I pulled that right out, okay, and got as much of that meat as I possibly could, okay? So first you want to start by dipping it in egg. So I have my egg mixture in a separate bowl. I have 4 eggs again because I'm doing extra stuff later. So you can use about 2 eggs, but use enough eggs to get all your fish coated. So in here I have 4 eggs, okay? So you first start off with your fish into the egg mixture, coat it up, okay? Once you have that coated, into your dry mixture, okay? And with that dry mixture, it's going to be clumpy if you add the panko chips to it. So don't be trying to like break that down because those are like breadcrumbs. Okay. So once I have that coated, back into the egg mixture, okay? So it's all coated up with that dry mixture back into the egg, okay? Okay, once it's dry, back into that egg mixture, one more time into the dry. Okay, so I'm going to set that in there and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to toss up the rest of my pieces of fish, okay? And then I also broke down like every single piece of the crab, like the top of it, every bit of that you want to use, okay, and fry up. I also did like the fresh crab, and then also like, you know, you get from like the baker by like the deli part. And then I also got the box and they were the same price, 45 bucks. Okay. And they both like came out about the same. So you don't have to worry like trying to go and get it from like, the fresh part. You can get it from the box as well. Same price, like I said. and it's going to give you the same results. I just can't believe how expensive seafood is. It's so crazy. I'm like, man, I need to buy a boat and go catch my own crab and seafood. All right, so I got all my seafood covered. I'm going to wash my hands. And if they break down a little bit as you're pulling it off, that's okay. Don't worry about that. They could be like little crab nuggets, okay? So I'll give my hands a rinse because it's going to get soggy, guys, because you're dipping it in the egg and then you're dipping it into the dry mixture. So it's going to get soggy. So don't be scared about that at all. Okay. So now I'm going to put it into my grease. I got my grease nice and hot and ready. I'm going to put that fish right into it. I got some tongs too as well because I don't want to burn myself because this grease is hot, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that into the grease, okay? Oh, man. I like how it's just so coated. I'm just making sure it's all coated, like I said, in that bowl, okay? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put it in this grease. And you will let that fry up until they're nice, golden brown and delicious. So that should take maybe about 5 to 7 minutes, okay? I like to wait. My dad, he taught me this trick. When you're frying, when it floats up, then you know that it's done. All right. And I love using the wok because you can just dump it in there and it's like a quick deep fry, and I love that. All right, so now I got all my pieces of fish and they're already cooking up so beautifully. I love that. So again, I'm gonna give those probably about 5 minutes, and because I'm using a wok, it's covering my pieces of fish completely, okay? So this may be a little dangerous, that's all right. But I just want you guys to see how mine is covering that chicken, okay? Or that fish, excuse me. Can you guys see? That's why for mine, it's not going to take as long, okay? So if you can see how that grease is covering, that's why mine will probably take me a little less time than yours if you're using a different kind of skillet, okay? Or maybe you want to air fry, or maybe you want to do a skillet pan fry. Again, it's going to be a little different for you depending on what you're using. So I'm just going to make sure I'm turning them because I'm using a wok. I don't want it to burn. And I'm just going to wait for them to look golden brown and delicious. It's going to be so fabulous, you guys. It's going to be amazing. All right. So I'll probably give mine about 3 more minutes and it'll be so good, so delicious, so fantastic. You guys, I'm so excited. So I'm, like I said, going to keep my eye on it. Hey guys, it is time to take out this fish. Oh, it is smelling so good, this crab. So I'm going to put that right out and put it into this container that I have. Whatever container you have, I always put aluminum foil on there. So this king crab is looking GBD, baby. Golden brown and delicious. Oh my gosh, how pretty. That is so beautiful. So beautiful. All right, let me put my tongs down. Oh, look at this, you guys. That is beautiful. 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 Look at that. Just amazing. All right, so my favorite part, we're going to dig right into this. Let me get me a fork because it's really hot. And I also went and I was a little fancy, okay? Because I like to be fancy. I'm going to give me a big old piece because I like to be fancy. I made some butter. Okay, you don't have to, but I went ahead and made me some butter. And in that, I just put a stick of butter. I added in some of that better than bouillon. And that's what that is at the bottom, better than bouillon. It's also some of that minced garlic. And I just added that in there. And I cooked mine in the microwave. You could put yours on the stove, however you want to do it. Okay. So I have that set right there. I'm going to cut right into this. Oh, look how flaky that is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's beautiful. And I'm going to put that right into my butter. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. That is so flaky. I want you guys to really see that flakiness in there. I'm gonna cut another piece. Oh, and it's seasoned so well. Look at that. Just flaky and delicious in the inside of that. Look at that. Look at that. Flaky and delicious. That is fried king crab. Y'all go ahead and try that. I got to get the rest of this fish on. I'll catch y'all later. Mm, 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 mm.